So the Gangplank manifesto value that I'm talking about is boldness over assurance. One of the things that we're always touting at Gangplank is that we don't have a secretary's desk. We don't have a reception area. When you walk into Gangplank, you're expected to just go into the main space and get to work, or if you need help, to ask someone for help. When I first started coming to Gangplank, I was one of those people. I was a little shy. I was not quite sure of myself. On several occasions, I kind of had to be pulled into Gangplank because I didn't feel like I was part of that group, in that I didn't have technical skills. I have no technical skills. But then, after a couple of times, you get to know people, and you grow and you become more confident. And so I got more confident as a member of the community. But then when I became director of operations for the space, that was sort of taken to the next level. It became part of my job to be that person who shows the lost the way and helps people around and gives tours. The very first time that I gave a tour at Gangplank, this was back at Gangplank 2.0. I'd only been here probably about 3 weeks, so I wasn't quite comfortable yet about giving tours because I didn't really know everybody's name. I didn't really know all the companies that were involved. And this guy walks in, and he was an hour early to meet with Chris Connery, and he's like, "Oh, well, just show me the space." Totally pulled it out of my ass. I don't remember what I said, but I remember sweating real bad when I was walking him around. And but what was great about it is there were people that were in the space. So as I was walking around, the gentleman who I was giving the tour to gave me an excuse to introduce myself. That really started it, and actually giving tours of Gangplank became my way of becoming more confident in the space. And since then, I really have no issue with meeting new people in the space or introducing myself or being the first to approach someone. And that's really changed the way that I interact with people outside of Gangplank. The other way in which I've had to become more bold in my role as director of operations has been that gradually I've taken over responsibility for anchor meetings, which occur every Wednesday, and they involve the companies that are permanently housed inside Gangplank. And the anchor meetings are really an opportunity for us to discuss the culture and vision as we move forward. And since we've been getting bigger and acquiring more companies, those meetings are no longer 3 or 4 people, which feels very safe and secure. Those meetings are now 15, 16 people, and there's a lot of very strong opinions. And before, when I might have been in a group, I might have taken a back seat, I might not express my opinion, but when I've become Gangplank has made me so passionate about the mission and the values that I speak up, and I tell people what I think, and I definitely have brought down orders on people. Anchor meetings has really helped me learn how to be a better leader and offer some ideas on some bold new directions and some interesting ways that we could do things. And one of the other things is that by running those anchor meetings, I'm not afraid to share potentially a dumb idea. I had a lot of issues with that in college. It's just I wouldn't speak up because I felt like my idea wasn't valid. But here, every idea is respected, and we're given opportunities to fail. And so I've kind of become more bold in being willing to fail in that respect as well. So it's not just giving tours and being a welcoming presence for people in the space, but also the anchor companies and interacting with those groups that are also passionate about the space has caused me to take on some more confidence and some more leadership qualities that I didn't feel I had. I'm a lot more bold, and I take a lot more risks with people than I would elsewhere. And that is how I live out the Gangplank value of boldness over assurance.